extreme. I'm out of the citrus wood, and the oak wood's all I got to cook with. But it's gonna work today. I gotta eat. Okay, let's show you this tree over here. Oh, by the way, the planias look real pretty. May as well show you some of that. That's the Stanford right there. Look at all that new growth. Isn't that how they're supposed to look? Don't you think? Some nice flowers coming on it too. Not a ton of flowers, but I did see some open. And then right behind it, we have a Grimmel looking really good. This one looked like crap for a long time. I guess planted a little too deep. Hot location. I see some dieback right here. There's like a branch that died back. A little bit of dieback here. Anyway, but I see some good flowers coming finally. Been a minute since this thing flowered. This is a Grimmel seedling. It was doing really good in a pot, and then I planted it out and it just took a dive for a couple years. But it's back on track. Look at the first good bloom. And then it's right next to the, ripped off some leaves. Right next to the Phatrantha over here. Maybe we'll get a hybrid, casually. By chance, yeah. Right in there's some flowers on that Phatrantha. Eugenia Matosii has been blooming like crazy, but have not got a lot of fruit set. Yo, yo, yo. What's up, what's up? Some new growth on this one from China. They called it 4CM, I think. That may not, yeah, I think that's the one. Yeah, that's the one. Looks a lot like Paulista, but they were saying it's not Paulista. You can never trust anyone anymore. This one's got really cool new leaves. What's good, bro? What up, what up? This is the one I think is a Phatrantha. What's good, Big Pimpin'? What's good? What's good? Right? Right? Can I get a witness? They calling him pimping now. I can take it. I think all right. I appreciate that, man. You doing all right yourself? I'm just out here trying to stay busy. We just out here trying to stay busy. This is a Garcinia, flowering real good. This one's getting up there in height. And this is one I just sold on eBay, the Schatzer's hybrid. I'm gonna try to graft some more. It's at the perfect time to graft more. This is a really cool tree. It stays real small, fruit's quick. I'm curious to see how the fruit is. I imagine it's gonna be pretty big. So, okay, this is the one that we pruned before. And you can see some spots that I pruned it back to are still dying back even further. Let me try to film this. You see how it's brown? Just cut it back to brown. Cut that back. Gonna cut this back again. Seems to like start aborting. Some of these branches are still in the aborting phase. So I'm knocking some of these back just to kind of save face, if you will. But we're gonna come over to this big tree and really do a number on it. Okay. This one here is the one I'm worried about. Not worried about it, but look, this is what we're gonna have to do. We're gonna have to start getting aggressive, cutting off these big pieces that look like they're dead, which is what this needs to happen anyway. The tree is so big that it needs to be cut back every once and again. So this is how I'm doing it. And I probably could cut it back even further, but I'm trying to be a little bit gentle to it here. Probably not doing the best job of filming, but we're coming through and probably gonna knock it back. There's gonna still be dieback after I cut it, and I'll probably have to do a secondary pruning because you just never know how far they're gonna die back after all is said and done. You know what I mean? Could die back a little further than I thought. I'll have to come back out and prune it again. We're trying not to go too heavy because I see some flowers that are still forming on some of the wood there. You see the flowers. You see these big branches here? And pop all that off. Look at that. It just got a pruning there. Well, I'm gonna be interested to see how this looks when it's all said and done. And some of these branches may have lived, but I just don't care. I'd like to prune. I'd like this thing to be shorter. It's just getting so big. Sorry I can't read the comments right now, but my eyes are like, the light is so bright I can't see the screen. Needed to get pruned, man, it really did. Getting there. Some stuff on the top still, but I'm getting it back to the green. These probably didn't even need to be pruned, but why not, right? Knock off some of this. There it goes. The sun is finally dipping down a little bit where I can start to see. Chickens are freaking out. How do you think? It's getting there. Still the top of the tree needs to be cut. Look at all the branches on the ground. I bet you it's gonna have another phase of dieback even after this. And if you're not sure the frost is gone, don't prune your tree yet. I'm pruning mine a little early where I just don't care. If it gets cold again, I'm just gonna wrap it up, or it's gonna get damaged again, which would kind of suck. If we have another late frost, it'll hurt the tree probably, but not too bad. Definitely would knock off some of these flowers, I assume. I'm almost done, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being here with me. This makes it so much funner to have some company, yeah? This way I can talk to somebody instead of talking to myself. There's a big branch I want to take off. I'll take that back there. Trying not to be too aggro. Wally, you got your scions. Let me know if any of those take, Playboy. I hope you get them to take, man. Ow, I'm getting kind of painful to cut on one of these trees shirtless, one-handed. The branches aren't thorny, but it hurts to get them on your chest. They're so sharp, it's like, ooh, it's almost cutting me. When I get in there and get there, you know, you get in there without a shirt on, that thing's gonna cut your chest up. I think we're just about there, guys. A little bit more, but let's take a step back and look at what we've done. See how it's getting knocked back to the ball? And there's still some at the top. I can knock off this guy. Could take this way back there. Sorry if my filming sucks. All right, down to the last few branches. I feel myself tripping. Here it is. Ow, I just got stabbed by the branch, the chest. Ow. You gotta wear like armor. If you're gonna get in here and prune this tree, you gotta wear some armor. It'll get you, man. This thing has been stabbing me like spears in my chest. Ah. I wanna cry to mommy. Okay, it's done. Just about. There's gonna have to be another pruning that we do, for sure. Oh, big old dead branch there. Wonder how this wood is to cook with. It's about like that now. See that? Could have probably pruned it a little harder. Like I said, I'm gonna have to come back and figure out what's dead and what's alive. That could take me a minute to figure out. Anyhow, that's about it. You saw what I did there. I just cut off the dead stuff. That one did a lot better than this one. But this one's still good. I see, you know, see green growth coming out of the top. And why is my... Sorry. This one's not so bad. This one's still green all the way up to here. I should probably knock that back. Let's go take a look over this Garcinia over here. Ooh, it is scorching hot today. It's like 86. This is the Imbe. Look at that Imbe. This one handles the cold a lot better than the others. It can take down to the lower 20s. Got a big heavy bloom coming on right now. And a lot of new growth coming out. You see, I didn't get all the branch dieback. Leaf drop, but not branch dieback. Yeah, all the tips are still good. Ton of flowers about to be coming out. They call this a Dr. Seuss plant, right? It's like Dr. Seuss, yeah? Oh gosh, there's people here. I gotta go get my dog real quick. They've got surveyors. Is Rex over there? Rex, go! You didn't see him? Okay, he's locked up. Good. We got surveyors here. I just don't want my dog to jump all over him. I want to go talk to the surveyors and ask them how much it costs to get my property surveyed. And I wonder if this grill is ready to go. Yeah, this is ready to cook on right there. So we're gonna throw this on here like that. We're gonna get this. I'll let that sizzle for a second, but that's a good oak fire there. These are your corns. I just take your corns and you just dump them on. One-handed everything. Just like that, Bubba. And put them over to the side. Like that. What you making today, Bobby Flay? This is some meat that I marinated like 2 days ago. And I just have been neglecting to cook it. It's a New York strip. I'm gonna let this nastiness burn off. All the chickens are coming out to be like, what's he cooking? The fire was hard to get started because it rained so much. The wood was wet. And I'm cooking with oak instead of citrus. And it's just a whole different ball game. It's just a whole different ball game, guys. I'm trying to let some of this nastiness cook off of that grill before I get into it. But I don't know how long I can wait. This fire's not gonna stay hot forever. When you're cooking with a fire, an open fire, we gotta get with it, or you're out of time before you know it. That's my trash can. And let's move it so it's not directly on the. This is what I like to do: is take the fat side, put the fat side towards the hotter side, and then get it all lined up. We're gonna get grill marks on this one today, right like that. Corn is best when the husk is left on. I know they sold it to me this way. You're probably right about that. But hey, I'm not a picky eater. And like I like anything cooked over a fire like a caveman. I'm about it. So tell me guys about yourself. What are we talking about? If I'm not gonna be walking out there, let's talk about some fruit. Thanks guys, appreciate it. Yeah, let's just see how this cooks up. We're gonna sit here, we're gonna talk about fruit trees. We're gonna keep it real. You know what I mean? Grill pilled. I like that. This is how we're doing today. This is relaxation at its finest. I've got some surveyors over there. I'd like to ask how much it costs to get shit surveyed. No, I don't know about that, Wallace. I don't know about that. Popcorn, Florida style. From the new FFF calendar. I know, I got to get the calendar made. That's just the first girl for the calendar, man. We need models for every month, man. This is getting a little too hot. I better move that over. I'm gonna burn in burn in hell. My steak's burning in hell. Yeah, no. Move this right over there. About so. So what are y'all up to today? What is it, a Tuesday? You know what you want to do if you want to get some flavor on that corn is you take them and you put them on that meat and run it across that meat like that, buddy. That's like your cowboy street corn. That's the lazy man seasoning there. So I think I gotta move this over a little bit more. This grill ain't as hot as I'd like it to be. I see a little bit of char happening there. Watermelon? Okay, I thought you were talking about the watermelon jabaricaba and not the actual watermelon. Do you know what I mean? They got a watermelon jabaricaba. This is the grill setup. I have a grill that's like the top of an old grill, and then I put it inside with bricks underneath one that's falling apart, and it catches the ash. It's the double grill, the double hillbilly grill. Oh look, Chris and Erica, they moved their trailer out right there. And then that's their truck, and they're over there pulling stuff out. There's a little area Chris was growing in. Having him here, I'm gonna miss him. But I understand people got to have their own place. He's got his own place now, which is, come on now, it's the American dream. I think he's at the right place in the right time. So I'm really proud of Chris and Erica getting married, getting their own place. I was happy to be able to let them stay here for a little bit. They helped me out. I helped them out. Worked out real nice. Neato. So yeah, those Garcinias, I have a Luke's Garcinia that was planted without much protection as far as like frost cloth, but it was just in an area where it was covered by other plants. Thanks, Jake. And the Luke's Garcinia did pretty good without being covered, but it was in a area with canopy. The Imbe was the strongest. I have another Garcinia over there in the corner somewhere that did really well, and I don't know if it's just because it's cold tolerant or if it's because of the location. Probably a little bit of both, but I think it's that Garcinia parviflora or parvifolia. I can never remember. The Brunei cherry maybe is what it's called. I'll be interested to see how that thing turns out. Let's see how this steak is looking. It just ain't my spatula sucks. It's gonna miss seeing Chris out here, man. Tell me about it. Tell me about it. I know it. He's good at everything, like a general, like a handyman type of dude. He was building coops, helping fix my floor. He did a lot of good stuff out here. He is a good dude. I'm gonna give him my seal of approval, Chris. He's doing the Freedom Fruits things eventually. So he's just always done me right. And he cares a lot about his reputation. So he's gold with me. Erica as well. She helped me out quite a bit with shipping. Things got slow and like it sucks. I wish I could give someone full-time work, but I'm like, all right, well, wintertime's here. It's gonna slow down. I can ship everything myself. But you know how that goes. We're getting there. You know, the only thing I forgot, guys, was a plate to put this all on. So I think I'm gonna go and get the plate. Still got to clean up this mess out here. A lot of nursery stock just chilling. Check out some of these Patanga tubas. Some of these are about to flower. These are ones that I separated from a community pot, and I'm running low on Patanga tubas, so I'm gonna get these looking real pretty and maybe sell them locally once they start to flower and fruit. This is a Trunciflora hybrid, I believe. I used to call it Trunciflora 3, I think TR3. It's just got a really cool habit of growth, slow growing, kind of hard to keep going. It hasn't flowered yet, but it's like any day. This thing ought to do it any day. I remember it had something cool going on in the roots, kind of, maybe not. Connection spotty, to say the least. Sorry about that, family. This is like Kid Rock's trailer. Look, it looks like it's burning now. Ever since I walked, it looks like that. That's close to burnt, but it's not, man. I get my char on it. That's how these anyway. Kid Rock grew up really wealthy. I know, so I feel like Kid Rock every once in a while. Corns are getting there. I appreciate you guys being there for me. I think I'm going to be shipping some trees tomorrow. So I'll be shipping tomorrow. Just trying to avoid going to the store to buy anything to eat. It's so easy to grill something. Tell me about that. It is so easy. Good point, though. I don't more salt too. Yeah, I like my steak well done too. So this is getting to be where I like it, just about. But that's cooking. That's cooking. Let's get the close up on that real quick. Hold on. Let's see that. Trying to not shake my hands, but when you zoom in, it's even more shaky. Zoom out a little bit there. Give someone a headache, it says. The corn, bam! Oh, pork fat, oh yeah, babe. If I can just eat that for the day and nothing else, there's not much like that, where you can just eat that and nothing else. But that thing's almost done. It's almost where I like it. I could almost put grill marks on it. I see grill marks one way, but not the other. This is how I do, y'all. This is my like go-to meal, is this right here. And then just pray you don't burn it too much, and just flip it every couple minutes like that. Osceola. No, I'm not an Osceola. It's a Seminole, I believe. Seminole. This is Seminole, I believe. You got your Simpsons clouds out there today. There's your oak tree looking real good. Some pine trees. I got some potato. The Grimwell does make good those hexajabbity. I've most of the Eugenias got to be good wood to cook with. Cooking with allspice, that'll put some hickory on your barbecue. You know what I mean? I wonder. I know the Jabbity Cobb is good though. Let's see if this is burned yet. No. All right, we're going for the grill marks. I'm going for the diamond pattern. About to offer these surveyors over there some corn if they want it. Y'all eat grilled corn? It is beautiful. It really is. Yeah, I think these corns are about done. Almost there. Oh, it's flaring, y'all. Ric Flair, the nature boy. I think I could pull this off the grill. I think it's done. This is at the point where it's just a matter of taste. Oh, what? I do have the grill marks, y'all. Hold on. That's the first time I've ever been able to pull it off. Bobby Flizze grill marks, yo. I don't know if you can see that. It's like tic-tac-toe. Play tic-tac-toe on that steak. Do you have clayish soil? The video the other day, planted look Garcinia looked pretty nice. Here's the deal. When you first start to dig down, it's sandy and it's pretty. The first top layer is rich and black for like the first 12 inches, maybe 10 inches. Then you go down through sand about 2 feet. Then at about 3 feet, you hit a hard pan of like a red clay. And so there is clay. There is clay at the very bottom, but it's a hard pan of clay. It's a hard pan of clay. And it's not the soil. It makes it so it doesn't drain well here. We get water retention. So there is some clay, but it's far down. She's trying to hide. That's my baby over there. Okay, I think this is done. Now the trick is to don't let it fall off of that plate. Sometimes it falls off. What do you say? I think I did it right. And I just need that corn. It smells good. I just need to get that corn off of the grill without dropping anything. I feel like a chicken's gonna jump up and steal it. Hot potato. Thank you. Whoever said it looks good, I appreciate that. Thank you. Going to manatee fruit sale. No, I haven't been doing that anymore, man. I quit that. I quit right before the COVID came out. And maybe I'm kind of happy I did quit it. It's not for me anymore. It wasn't my thing. I mean, it was a great sale, but I just remember going there and being like, I could ship these plants and get the same money or better. And I have to haul all this. I can't make time to get away from the farm and do the sale like I used to. So if I did go, I need to change up my strategy and just bring like little stuff only. Just bring little stuff only. Yeah, the corn's for the chickens. They know they're gonna get their corn, and all the fat off of the steak, they get that too. So well, I guess this turned into a steak grilling video, but you saw me pruning the Garcinia. Appreciate you guys watching. I'm gonna try to come back with some good content.